Elhamdülillahi Rabbil Alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammed ve ala alihi ve ashabihi ecma'in. Just to a little bit repeat what we wrote before, that is Sifat Zatiyya, that is Wujud Qidam Baqa Wahdaniyat, Wahdaniyat, Mukhalafatun min Hawadis, Qiyam binafsihi, and Sifat Thubutiyya, Thabit with Allah, Haya, Ilm, Sama, Basar, Irada, Qudra, Kalam, Takwin. Of course, Haya, Hayyun, Ilm, Alimun, Ya'lamu, Ilmun, Sam'un, Sami'un, Basar, Basirun, Irada, Muridun. You know. What we are doing really, taking each one of these words, not that with that arrangement, different arrangement, because this is first book written in this area, and Imam Azam's book, 12 and a half century ago, more than 12 and a half century ago, because Imam Azam passed away in 115 Islamic date, Hijri date, 115, 1 century, then half century. Definitely this was written before his death. We don't know when he wrote, when he was, what was his age. We don't know whether he wrote 120, 130, date. We don't know. So, this is what we are doing. The subject here is ilm. Haya, ilmun, alimun, ya'lamu, Allah, a'lamu, Allah knows. What Allah knows means. Okay, page number 11. Hamish, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh line from the bottom. Hamish, marginal, margin. وَيَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ, Allah knows. عَلِمَ عُلِمَ يَعْلَمُ يُعْلَمُ. You know this. Which bab is that? Fourth bab. عَلِمَ عُلِمَ يَعْلَمُ يُعْلَمُ. Okay. وَيَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ, Allah knows. Al-Mawjuda, existing one. Wujud, Wajada, Wujud, Wajada, became existent, to exist, or to find something, or to exist. Wajada. Okay? Allahu وَيَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ الْمَوْجُودَ. Allah knows the mawjud, existing, existing thing, حَالَ وُجُودِهِ, the situation it exists. When that exists, hal, kehala, it is Indian, Indo-Pakistan brothers' grammar. كيف حالك made كحالة. كيف حالك, you made كحالة. That's what is hal. Hal means state, present time, or state, situation, state. Okay? وجوده, existing. Allah knows existing thing, anything which is existing, as that thing exists, as the way it exists, the time it exists, the place it exists, the quantity it exists, how it exists, Allah knows. Okay? Allah knows that thing. وَيَعْلَمُ, Allah knows أَنَّهُ, that thing, كيف, how, يكون, becomes, يكون, كان كين يكون يكون, فناؤه, فنا, how that becomes fana. Fana, fani, disappearing, dying, going away. Fani, everything is fani. Opposite of baqi. Baqi, everlasting. Baqa, Allah. But the fana, annihilate, nil, to becoming nil, fana, fani. Okay. how that will disappear, how that will die, how that will go away, Allah knows in future. وَيَعْلَمُ beating, Allah's knowledge, Allah's knowledge. Really, we are digging in how Allah knows. What that knows means. Ilm. What ilm means. Alimun, ya'lamu, a'lamu, Allahu a'lamu. What that means. This is what it is. وَيَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ Allah knows al-qa'ima. Qa'im comes from qawama. Qawama. Qiyam. Standing. Al-qa'ima ismul fa'il. Standard. A person who is standing. وَيَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ Allah knows al-qa'ima. Anything which is standing, a person, a man, a tree which is standing, في حال قيامه, in that situation of standing. Allah knows anything which is standing as that thing standing. Qiyam. What are the parts of Salah? Qiyam, qira'a, ruku', takbiratul iftitah. Qiyam, qira'a, ruku', sujud. But qiyam, standing. You know these words already. So Allah knows anything which is standing in its standing status situation. Qiyamihi qa'iman. That things being standing situation, Allah knows. وَإِذَا قَعَدَ. Okay, وَإِذَا when قَعَدَ sits, you know Arabic. وَإِذَا قَعَدَ. When he sits, the person who was standing sits. فَقَدْ عَلِمَهُ. Allah knew him, knows him. قَاعِدًا. Sitting, sitter. قعد قعد يقعد يقعد قاعد اسم الفاعل قاعدا في حال قعوده in the situation of sitting قعد أخيرا last sitting in salah قعود فقعدوا قعدوا. I mean Muslims must know these words. Anybody who doesn't know, that means he is not reading Quran. He has no interest in being quality Muslim. Actually, these are the words must be known by Ummah because they are mentioned 109,000 times in Quran. You don't need to speak Arabic, but familiarity. So, وَإِذَا قَعَدَ when that person sits, فَقَدْ عَلِمَهُ Allah knows قَاعِدًا that person as sitting في حال قعوده in sitting situation من غير without أن يتغير changing, without changing. Changing what? Next page 12. علمه is knowledge. Allah knows the person standing as he is standing. When that person sits, Allah knows that person as sitting. Before that person sits, Allah knows he will sit. When the person sits, Allah knows the person as sitting. His knowledge did not change. Never forget this principle. Never forget that principle. Because it is as it is, because his sifat is as it is. If that had changed, then Allah would not be God, Allah. No. Anything changing, joining to Allah, or Allah's quality is changing something, or that means lacking, before somebody else added. He was lacking knowledge, then came somewhere that knowledge. That is not uluhiyyah. Not uluhiyyah. Not rububiyyah. Not rububiyyah. So, Allah knows, but Allah's knowledge never changes. من غير أن يتغير. غير ولا إله غيرك. Other and change. غير. غير made change. تغير it was changed with difficulty. تغير, which bab is that? باب التفاعل. تغير يتغير ويتغير تغير تكلف with difficulty, changing with difficulty. تعلم learned. How learn? With difficulty. Learning that difficult. Striving learning. تدرس that درس. How? With difficulty. تكلم spoke. Paying attention with difficulty. تشبه looks like with difficulty, with intention. That hadith is mentioned in what? In من تشبه بقوم فهو منهم. Anybody who looks like, acts like non-Muslims, like others, becomes like that. So that is not simple looking like. That is what? Intentional looking like in religion. Otherwise, everybody looks like each other. You have two legs, non-Muslims have two legs. You have head, non-Muslims have head. All your creatures looks like Christians. If any look like. Looks like with intention in religion to make look like. Then that is forbidden. Other things is not forbidden. Eating is not forbidden. They eat, we eat. They using hand is not forbidden. They eat, they use their hand, we use their. So Muslims must understand something. Yes. So this is Arabic. We are studying Arabic. We are applying Arabic to texts. This is the purpose. من غير أن يتغير without changing. علمه, page number 12. علمه, his knowledge. أو or يحدث له. يحدث حادث. Happens later. I wrote here earlier. حادث here. حادث, a term. Terminology. Something created, something done later, not baqi, not azali. That is hadith. Hawadith. Every yahdusa becomes hadith, happens after lahu to him ilmun, knowledge. Without knowledge coming after, later. No, it was there. It was azali. Azali, never forget azali. Azali abadi. Allah is azali abadi. All his qualifications are azali abadi. أو يحدث له علم, or any ilm joining to him later. ولكن that word, like al-ghayr, alif ghayya, must be taghayyur. In the sharh inside, at the top of the line here, at the left, overline, ولكن التغير, it is written there, تغير, it is not غير. Very, very unfortunately bad print. There are dots exist in lacking and things like that. ولكن التغير, تغير must be written like that. تغير at تغير right here. تغير to change. غير يغير تغيرا. ولكن التغير but change والاختلاف and difference. اختلاف اختلف, difference becoming different, يحدث, happens after عند المخلوقين, in the makhluqs, created ones, not خالق. No hadith happens in خالق. خالق is Allah. مخلوق or حدوث, تغير, اختلاف, differences happens عند المخلوقين, the ones who are created. Thank you. Okay. We finished one small paragraph. Another paragraph. Now we are speaking about creation. What was that? حياة, علم, سمع, بصر, إرادة, قدرة, كلام, تكوين. تكوين تخليق. تكوين making something. كون make something. تكوين كون تخليق, creating. Genesis in Old Testament is called in Arabic takwin, because that is things related with creation. Genesis. Takwin, just to help you remember what takwin is. Kun fayakun, make something. خلق الله, Allah created. خلق خلق يخلق يخلق. تعالى, transcendental, so high, Allah created. الخلق, creation, مخلوقات. سليما, clean, healthy, away من الكفر, away from كفر والإيمان, and from إيمان. Very interesting. Just a little thing. Allah created souls before creation of Adam. Arwah, ruh, souls. He addressed them. Alastu bi rabbikum. Am I not your Lord? Qalu bala. They said, bala. Yes, you are our Lord. Not yes, you are not. Because of bala. Bala changes negative question into positive answer, as opposed to none. What the book is speaking, what about before that? These, Allah created souls and asked them, Alastu bi rabbikum, then souls answered, Bala. This is called Bezmi Alast. Bez means party, food party, Persian. Bezmi Alast, Alastu bi rabbikum. This is, as a terminology, Bezmi Alast. In Bezmi Alast, when Allah gathered and there was kind of a party, he asked, what about before that? before. Did Allah create people with iman, belief, with kufr, disbelief? Question. The book is answer. What the book is saying? خلق, created. خلق الله السماوات in Quran, you know خلق. خلق الله, Allah created. تعالى الخلق, creation, مخلوق, مخلوقات. As Salim and Salim. Salim means healthy, sound. Salim, person, means sound person. I mean, his eyes is okay, his ears is okay, his nose is okay. He is not deaf, dumb, or anything unhealthy. He is healthy, sound person. Salim. Okay? Salim and Salim mean from al-kufri, from kufr, wal iman, from iman. Allah created humanity sound from kufr, away from kufr, wal iman, away from iman. Allah did not force anybody to kufr, another word, to iman. Another word. Never forces. Then خاطبهم خطاب. خطب تطلع يخطب يوم الخطاب addresses. خطاب to address. خاطبهم, Allah addressed them. وأمرهم, Allah ordered them. وَنَهَاهُمْ, Naha, like Nehebe, two dots, must be two, Neheye. Neheye, but it is like Neha. وَنَهَاهُمْ, Allah prohibited them. I mean, Amr bil Ma'ruf, Nahi anil Munkar. Allah ordered them good things, do things. He said to them, don't do. وَنَهَاهُمْ. Okay? Allah created souls, addressed to them, ordered to them, and disordered, like prohibitions. He told them, don't. فَكَفَرَ مَنْ كَفَرَ. Then, like tafsiliya or ta'qibiyya, kafara became kafir, and who kafara became kafir. Who became kafir? That became kafir. Anybody who became kafir, became kafir. After creating, after addressing, after prohibitions. وَإِنْكَارُهُ, that person's inkar, disbelief, deny, disbelief, kafir, denier. His inkar, أنكر ينكر إنكار, باب الإفعال. وجحوده, his rejection, that person's inkar, that person's juhud, rejection of Allah, al-haqq, that person's rejection of haqq and refusing of haqq بِخِزْلَانِ اللَّهِ is with khizlan. يخذل خذل خذل يخذل يخذل. Khizlan, I will say what khizlan is. Khizlan, Allah Ta'ala. Allah's khizlan, iyahu, for that person. Allah did khizlan to that person. Khizlan, not helping. Helping, opposite of helping, khizlan. Not caring, not helping, khizlan. Sometimes in khutbah, we say what? Lansur, help, nasr. Man nasar al-Muslimin. Anybody who helps Muslims. Help the ones who help Muslims. Then there is another one. Yakhdul. Don't help. Deny help. Man khadal al-Muslimin. Anybody who does not help Muslims. What big sentence is that? Very big sentence. Okay. بخذلان الله تعالى إياه. His becoming, his inkar, his juhud of haqq is with the khizlan of Allah. Him. Allah did khizlan to him. وآمنه. فكفر من كفر. We are following. وآمنه. Did iman believe? Man who amana, who believed. بفعله, with his act, فعل, action. وإقراره, إقرار, expressing, إقرار, recognizing. وتصديقه, accepting as truth, صادق, in heart. A person became mu'min, believed, with the action, his own action, with his own expressing, with his own believing in heart, through بتوفيق الله تعالى إياه. Be with tawfiq, blessings, making success. Allah made him successful. Iyahu, him, that person. So, anybody who became mu'min, that is bitawfiqillah. Anybody who became kafir, that is bikhizlanillah, opposite of tawfiq. Khizlan. Bitawfiqillah ta'ala, with the tawfiq of Allah, wa nusratihi lahu, with the help of Allah, help. Okay. Now another paragraph. خرج, to bring out. ذرية آدم, ذرية of Adam. Allah brought out, up, offsprings of Adam, min sulbihi, from his sulb of Adam. Sulb means back part of the body. Sulb. I mean belly part, but mainly not front part, back part of the body, which falls just opposite of belly button, sulb. Just to express, in Surah Al-Tariq, the Samai al-Tariq, this sulb is a place where semen, sperms are created. Coming, يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب, comes out from there. أخرج. This word is hinting that ayah. Anybody who is not Hafiz feels difficulty to understand this one. Because there is a concept, يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب. أخرج. This is أخرج. That is يخرج, same word. It is interesting. There is another, this is for man. There is another word, tara'ib. يخرج من بين الصلب, that comes, sperms, between the back part of man, والترائب and tara'ib. Tara'ib is female. Breast, upper part of the body of women. This is in Quran. Muslim physicians, of course, they are studying Western medicine, not related with Islam. They don't understand what that means. Muslim ones. They cannot explain to us. I never saw any doctor explaining what tara'ib is in my life. Because secular medicine is going like that, has no relation with religion. Even Muslim doctors study, they don't mix two things. They don't remember what this eye says, why is like that. Let me check. They don't have interest, no interest. Muslim doctors who pray 5 times have no interest. I will challenge you. You may have 100 doctors in this metroplex, or less Muslim doctors. Give them tara'ib, the word tara'ib. Give them a paper. Speak. Don't repeat. Write. Basic. Tara'ib is what? What that related is. What do you know? Write. I doubt whether 50% of what they are writing will fit to any tafsir. Because they don't know. We don't know. I don't know because I am not medical. I don't study anatomy. I don't study human body. I don't know. We cannot know. This is problem. So, tara'ib. Look here. أخرج. Allah brought out ذرية آدم, Adam's children, min sulbihi, from his sulb, like from his belly, like from his generation. I mean, sperms. I mean, this is what is meant. It has metaphorical meaning, but it must have some anatomical meaning, medical meaning as well. Okay, فَجَعَلَهُمْ, Allah set them, made them, رُقَلَاءَ, having aql, brain, aql, logic. Allah made them رُقَلَاءَ. Allah created children of Adam from his sulb and gave them brain. Allah, aql is responsible, is one of the men's sanity or aql. فَخَاطَبَهُمْ, then addressed to them, after giving aql, addressed to them, وَأَمَرَهُمْ, and ordered to them, بِالْإِيمَانِ, with iman, addressed them and told them, آمِنُوا, وَنَهَاهُمْ, نَهَيَ, two dots, نَهَاهُمْ, prohibited them, عَنِ الْكُفْرِ, from kufr. Allah created them, gave them aql, and told them, you believe, don't ever disbelieve. Address them. فَأَقَرُّوا, acknowledged, recognized, له Allah, بِالرُّبُوبِيَّةِ, with rububiyyah, Rabba, becoming Rabb, rububiyyah, lordship. Souls, when they have been addressed, they said, they acknowledged, they recognized, they accepted rububiyyah of Allah. What is that? Alastu bi rabbikum? Qalu bala. I just said, Alastu, am I not bi rabbikum? That rububiyyah. Anybody who is not alim, not hafiz, cannot understand. Islamic sciences is very much integrated with Quran and helps with Arabic, with Islamic sciences. Because these are all integrated. When you read, hey, look, I just glanced, Alastu bi rabbikum qalu bala, it is here, in Sarf. I did not study the Sarf, but it is here. Integral. I mean, no ummah can survive without having alims, but ilm has Quran, Arabic. Too much effort needed. Ummah needs. This is what we are saying. فَأَقَرُّوا لَهُ بِالرُّبُوبِيَّةِ. They acknowledge rububiyyah. فَكَانَ ذَلِكَ, فَكَانَ was, is ذَلِكَ, that minhum, from them, iman and iman. That became iman. فَهُمَ, they, يُولَدُونَ, are born. وَلَدَ وُلِدَ, يَلِدُ يُولَدُ, لم يكن, لم يلد, ولم يولد. Yulad was born, was not born. فهم, they, يولدون, are born, على, upon تلك, that الفطرة, that nature, فطرة. فطرة الله التي فطر الناس عليها. Allah's فطرة, on which Allah created everybody. ذلك الدين القيم. That is Qayyim religion. That is permanent, standing religion, not changing. Fitrah. So, this is the fitrah. Yes.
Is this fitrah and the fitrah that we give in the Hebrew fitrah the same thing?
No. This fitrah Fitla has 2 meanings. Fatara has 2 meanings. One, creation, to create. Khalaqa, Fatir samawat. Allah is Fatir. What that means? Allah is Khaliq, creator. Another meaning, to break fast. Fatara, to break fast. Somebody is fasting, breaking fast. That Eid al-Fitr is breaking fast. That same word has 2 meanings, 2 different meanings. Okay, what I will do, I will conclude here. We are at the page of 13. I will conclude here, so that next session we will begin from the picking from there. So 23rd, no class.
Next time
26, no class. 29.